Hi everyone, today I'm going to check how realistic physics in War Thunder is, and I'm going to do so by solving a simple physical problem. So let's get started. So, we had a plane that was flying at the altitude of 5,279 feet with a velocity of 518 miles per hour. Then it turned off the engine and started to dive at the angle of 90 degrees. The question is, how much time would it take for this plane to get down to the altitude of 0 feet? So, to solve this problem, we have to write down the equation. For example, for path. Here we can call our altitude as a path, because altitude is, just a path that the plane has passed while diving. The path will be equal to the time multiplied by average velocity, and average velocity will be equal to the initial velocity plus the final velocity divided by 2. And the final velocity, since this is uniformly accelerated motion, will be equal to our initial velocity plus the velocity that the plane got while accelerating, so acceleration multiplied by time. So now we just have to simplify this expression, and when we do so, we see that it is just a quadratic equation that we can find with the discriminant. And formula with that we can solve this quadratic equation will look like that. You should have noticed that I didn't write plus or minus root of discriminant, and I did that because the time that we are trying to find cannot be negative. So now it's time to take my trustworthy calculator and calculate everything. But first, I have to convert everything into meters and meters per second because, System International operates with meters. After some boring calculations, we got that our time is approximately equal to 6.563 seconds. And now it's time for an in-game experiment. And here, as you can see, I perfectly have 518 miles per hour and 5,279 feet of altitude.
Roger that!
The result of our experiment and the solution are pretty close, but they're still not the same. It can be the air resistance that we neglected, because if it were, the result of the experiment would have been greater than our solution. I would say that War Thunder physics is close enough to realistic. If you've noticed some errors, please do write in the comments below, and thank you for watching.
Lemon tree, and I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue sky and all that I can see, and all that I can see, and all that I can see is just a yellow lemon tree.